Hello guys, this is the Swtor guy here and welcome to another top 5. Well, usually I'm talking about a lot of good stuff or main or common stuff, but this time is gonna be a little bit different because this time we're gonna count on the top 5 exploits in the game. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not gonna say like use these exploits because you can't use it anymore, but there was a lot of funny and really bad exploits in the game, so we're gonna count those out. Coming in at number 5 is the temple chair accident. Now, there was an item for 1 credit I think in some NPC where you can buy it thanks to like one of our rewards for playing Swtor or something like that. Now, when they released that, it turned out you can sell that item in any other NPC junk dealer for 100 credits. So this time it's like a lot of credits farmed. So basically, if you done that, there was like a lot of huge thing where it was like a lot of people selling selling these stuff to you know, get a lot of money. But those who are done that, of course, they are gonna get permabanned or just 1 month or 7 days or 2 days or some shit like that. So there was a lot of controversy going on with this thing. Coming in at number 4, credits duplicated via mail. So basically, I don't know too much for this exploit, but basically what happened, I think, is in the 4.3 patch, there was like when you send the credit to another character, it's somehow duplicated or something like that, and there was like a lot of huge thing where you can sell like a lot of like you just basically farm credits via just sending and trading credits, which was incredible. I don't know much of these, so if you do know about this exploit more, let me know in the comment section below, because I don't know it. But still, it was a lot of like controversy and hate for this, and there was a lot of permabans in this time. Coming in at number 3 is the Ravagers exploit. Now, this was the first time when they like said there will be consequences if they're using this exploit. Now basically what happens, and actually I'm gonna be honest, I used this exploit back in the day and I was banned, so for 2 days. But anyways, what really happened in here is basically if you done the Ravager 60-man story, and if you just for example saying, okay, you have a free level 60 character, or level 65, I think it was 60 in that time, the person who done 60-man story or hard, but back in the day in that time it was really hard to do hard mode, but those who are done 60-man story or just 8-man story, basically who done the last boss at the end, basically if you do not move when you enter, the player who invited, of course, and who done it, the player who not moving at all in that place, basically, he just go in, inviting a random player, going in, and basically he can get the loot. So basically, if you done it on the 8-man story, you, of course you open the loot and stuff like that, but you inviting a random player, of course you cannot loot that, but the person who you invited can loot everything, even on 60-man. So there was like a lot of chest plates and materials which you can get pretty easy. So that was this was a huge exploit back in the day, and it was a lot of hate going on for this. Coming in at number 2 is the item stack resale. Now this one is I don't know much about this credit resale, but basically what happened, what I know is there was like the item stacks came in the game, and basically if you stack like a pretty small item like 10 credit or 15 credit and selling it on an NPC, that was like much more credits. And basically like a really common item in the GTM, which was like 10 or 12 or maybe 100 credits, even a lot of people bought it and they just instantly sold it and received millions of credits and millions of bans, of course. But still, there was a lot of hate went on for this thing. And coming in at number 1 is, I think, what the most people are knowing this, the Dread Fortress exploit. Now basically at the beginning of Dread Fortress, if you soloing it with a ranged character, you can easily bug the boss and bug the whoever's. Basically you needed 2 or at least 3 persons to doing this. With 60-man hard and nightmare and or anything. Basically what happened is there was a little pillar right next to it, or if I found any videos or stuff, so I will put it here. Basically there was a little pillar on the right side. Basically you just stick there in like a really good position. The boss is just stuck there. Of course you had the debuff which you needed to be cleansed. That's why you needed a healer or like a character who can cleanse you. And that was the droids, of course. Now the droids are a little bit different. The droids are of course coming to you and explode. Now that is what another person needed to do, is basically get that droid and basically just stuck in there in one point and stuff like that. You can easily solo it with a healer, so you can cleanse yourself. The droids are stick there in one point. They are not exploding, just sticking there. In the end there was like a lot of big lags fast. There was like 100 or 150 droids just stuck there, and at the end they're just gonna blow up together. So that was, I think, a lot of people used it, and in the game there was like 2 months before they removed that exploit, so that was a lot. Yeah, that was it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what do you guys want to see next, and what do you guys think for these exploits. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye bye.